not gonna lie, I did not think I'd be spending my 26th birthday stuck inside, playing Animal Crossing and gorging on Colin the Caterpillar cakes. But that's what happened, and it was actually really good. Hello, it's Jazz at Red Panda Reads, and today I'm going to talk you through my birthday book haul. Woo! So my birthday was a couple of weeks back now, but there were a few books that I was still waiting in the post to arrive, and this week they arrived. So I'm really excited to show you guys what I brought for both myself and was gifted for my birthday. So let's get cracking. So the first book I'm going to talk about is Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno-Garcia that I've wanted for absolutely ages. It kept on going out of stock, and even near my birthday, my partner was like, Jazz, I know you really want this book, but I can't find it. And I managed to track it down to a bookshop in Bath, Mr. B's Emporium of Delights, which is an absolutely fabulous bookshop. And I have it, and I've started reading it and I'm loving it. This book is a Gothic horror set in Mexico in this old crumbly house, which is incredibly British and creepy. Like, that's one thing in England we do really well. Really scary old manor houses, and this book has perfectly shown that. It follows a girl in her young 20s as she travels to this house on request of her cousin who lives there, because her cousin sent her a letter which says, "He is trying to poison me. You must come to save me, Naomi. You have to save me." Spooky. So I'm absolutely loving this book so far, and I cannot wait to talk about it in my January reading wrap up. The next book I have also has an absolutely beautiful cover, and that is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, who is a queer trans Latinx who is very keen to write books which have a lot more representation than the majority of books on the market. And I have been so excited to read this book as well for such a long time. It has been circulating all over BookTube. So reading the blurb, it says Yadriel has summoned a ghost and now he can't get rid of it. And I think the idea is not only has he summoned a ghost, but he summons the wrong ghost. So not only is this book like a spooky, apparently a romantic novel, but it also looks at gender. So it also says here that when Yadriel's traditional Latinx family have problems accepting his gender, Yadriel becomes determined to prove himself as a real Brujo. This is another book from Mr. B's Emporium of Reading Delights, and when I ordered this was before Christmas, it was out of stock, and I said I would happily wait because I've wanted to read it for so long, and they sent me this really cute bookmark with it, and inside it says, "Dear Jasmine, here is the final book from your order. We hope you enjoy it. Happy reading." Like, small things like that just brighten up my day. It's such a small, thoughtful message, and I would really recommend the bookshop, and I can't wait once this lockdown's over for me to go to Bath and visit it. So talking of fantastic representation, the next book I've got is Red, White and Royal Blue, which I've heard only positive things about. It is a romance between two guys from high up families. I think one's from the royal family and the other's the son of the President of the United States. And I think it's following their journey as I think they like fall in love and have to deal with the political implications of that. And oh, I'm just so excited to read it. Yeah, also been wanting this book for ages. Got it sent for me for my birthday. Thank you. Okay, next up is another cozy read, and that is, Red, White and Blue is by Cassie McQuiston. So next up we have what I thought was going to be another cozy read, which is Sourdough by Robin Sloan. But my thought of what this book was about was literally a woman who ends up taking care of someone's sourdough starter in San Francisco. It sounded good, and I've actually finally just read to the bottom of the blurb, which for some reason my mind must have completely ignored. And it says here, okay, So it's going on about the fact how she gets a sourdough starter and that she must keep it alive, feed it daily, play it music and learn to bake with it. Lois is no bread maker, but soon not only is she eating her own doly produce, but she's initiated into a fantastic and possibly fantastical sinister underground world, a secret market that aims to fuse home cooking with cutting edge technology. I mean, how did I miss that whole bottom section? I thought this was just going to be a cozy read of making bread and friendship. I mean, it's been compared to Fight Club and The Great British Bake Off, which are very different things. So now I have absolutely no idea what to expect, and I'm really excited to read this book. I think I'm basically said I'm excited to read every single book here. I need to mix it up a little bit. I've got one book left. Let's see what I can do. So the final book I've got is a fantasy book, and that fantasy book is by Samantha Shannon. I am really looking forwards to reading it. Oh, that's a pathetic descriptive. Which I'm really positively anticipating reading. Yep, that happened. So I don't know much about the Bone Season, apart from it seems to be set in London, where the magic clairvoyance, so seeing into the future, if you use it, is considered a criminal offence. And again, I think we've got our main character who is a woman, always wonderful to see in fantasy. I've been recommended this book by numerous different people. It's also part of a trilogy, so if I enjoy the first one, it's fantastic that I'm going to have another 2 books to read afterwards. And it's just something to look forward and be excited for. Yeah, be excited for this year. So those are all my books. I'm incredibly fortunate to have been gifted with so many amazing books, and I cannot wait to start reading them. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Sending you all my love in this absolutely crazy time, and I will be back next Tuesday with a very, very special reading vlog. And now here's a clue.